Hello everybody. I've been waiting to do a video. And I posted something the other day that I want to kind of introduce myself for the people that may not know, that follow me, and maybe other people in the future will kind of know a little bit about me. But I tried to make this the other day, and I had got like a new microphone for my camera, plugged it up. Here I am talking for 20 minutes, kind of doing what I'm gonna do now, but hopefully I can shorten it where it's not that long. I didn't mean to like go on. But everything, the video was fine, I was happy. 10 minutes in, I'm watching it, and all of a sudden my sound wouldn't pick up, my voice or nothing. So I literally just 20 minutes of nothing, so try this again. But my name is Cody. Now I go by Codell, that's like most of like on my social media, go by Codell. But I am, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my past. I'm trying to go through it, maybe another video if you want to know more about it, but I want to kind of give you my story a little bit, like who I am and what I want to do pretty much with my future. But in case y'all don't know, if you see my description, I am 7 years drug and alcohol free, which is good. And I want to kind of go a little bit about it because if y'all see me now, like I'm huge into like fitness and like a lot of bodybuilding. I love me some damn bodybuilding. But let me go back a little bit. When I was like my teenage years, of course, I started drinking and doing drugs and stuff. And little did I know that I started like dabbling into like the hard drugs. So at 16, I started doing heroin. Yeah, I know, bad. But I ended up getting hooked, and like my whole teenage years went downhill. Like no good, and I didn't have like a purpose. All I did was wake up every day and like, okay, how am I going to get my fix? How am I going to get high? And I did that, man, for like, say I was 12 to like 24 years old. I got clean when I was 24. Shit, that's 12 years. I did that. Woke up, getting high, getting drinking, so. But let's see, what helped me stop is on my 24th birthday, which is crazy, which is also my sobriety date. Crazy, right? But I got in trouble with the law and for drug trafficking. I sold to like an undercover cop and got locked up on my birthday at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't even get to celebrate or nothing. So I get locked up on my birthday. My mom like, damn, this is my first time getting locked up. Maybe they'll let me out on parole, or not parole, like probation or something. First time ever being in trouble. Never been in trouble a day in my life. Never ever been in the back of a cop car. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll get out. Nope, weeks, months go by. I'm still sitting in jail. By the way, my bond was like $500,000. It was, scary at first, but the crazy thing, of course, like I went through like withdrawal in jail, and it was probably one of the few worst things that I've been through in my life. But after maybe a month or two in jail, like everything went away, like the physical sickness went away, but like mentally, it stuck with me for like maybe 2 or 3 years. After I had got clean, mentally, I would still kind of think about it, kind of want to do it. Now 7 years clean, now that I don't think about it, don't have like an urge to do anything anymore. And now I can actually go to like a bar or something and it will not bother me at all. Like I don't want it, so it doesn't bother me anymore, which is good. A lot of people that are getting sober or in the works of trying to quit something, they always ask me, does it bother you? I tell them it does bother me, but like at the beginning stages of sobriety, but now like it does not bother me. Like I don't want it one bit. It's just like I tell them, it goes down to your mindset. If you don't want to, people that want to get clean, if you don't want to get clean and you're doing it for another reason that's like not, that's something that's other than not for yourself, then more than likely you're going to relapse or you're going to keep doing what you're doing. It's not going to work. But sorry, I rambled on a little bit, but let's go back to when I got locked up. That is when I got clean. So, I got sentenced to 3 years in prison for drug trafficking. Which, it's like crazy to think, like, okay, I got locked on my birthday, but now I look back at it and I'm like, it's the best fucking birthday present that I've ever received. Because, like, it changed my life for the good. Because I was going on, like, I was 24 years old. Doing nothing, no fucking job. Just selling and fucking shooting up dope and getting high. Like, that's all I did, So, like, it literally was the best thing that's ever happened to me. And it's the best present, So, but when I was locked up, I found, like, I started, like, of course, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to be here a while, I started, like, working out in jail, doing, like, calisthenics, like, push-ups, sit-ups, anything I could do, with, like, towel, having a guy hold a towel and I'm curling it. So I started, like, getting into working out and I started, like, really enjoying it. So that is, like, when my love for, like, working out really started to blossom. And, like, then I spent 8 months in jail, and then after the 8 months, they shipped me to prison. I've always heard people saying that, they have weights in prison. So I'm like, fuck yeah, like, send me to prison, So then I got sent to prison, and that is, like, completely when everything changed. My body changed, everything. I started working out with weights. I didn't know what I was doing, but had a couple guys there that kind of took me under their wing and, like, showed me how to work out properly. And really, like, helped me out a ton, because I didn't know what I was doing. Never trained with the weight in my life, And if it wasn't for the people that helped me, took me under the wing, and kind of showed me the ways around the weight yard and weights. So that is when, like, everything changed for me. That is like, oh, man, I love doing this, And in my back of my mind, like, what am I going to do when I get out of prison, like, job-wise? I didn't know what to do. I got lucky while I was in prison. I got picked out of, like, I forgot what it was. It was like 12, maybe 15 people in North Carolina got picked to do a program where they pay for your college, everything, like, paid for in prison. I got picked. So I still feel like, why am I the lucky one that got picked? But that changed completely around for me. When I'm in prison, I got shipped to forgot, like, 4 or 5 different prisons in North Carolina for me to complete. They were helping me get my associate's degree. I forgot what it was. It was like in business, or it was something, but it was just something to start it off, and then whatever I wanted to, like, major in, they would still pay for it when I got out and help me, when I got out. So I did my 3 years in prison and got out, and I didn't know what degree to do. I had anything I wanted to choose. I didn't think about what I'm doing now. The first thing I was like, well, I love video games. Maybe I'll do something, make video games. So I looked at schools, and they had something for simulation, an associate degree in simulation and game development. So hell, that's what I did. Like, I love video games, I like to play them, so that's kind of what I did. I did like 2 semesters of it, did pretty fucking good, actually, considering didn't really know what the hell I was doing, but I still, like, passed it with a good GPA. And, I started, I think it was like, before my 3rd semester, I was like, this is it's getting a little hard, with all the coding. If you know anything about coding, you know what I'm talking about. This shit's a bitch. But I started coding, I was like, man, this is not for me. This is not what I want to do. I lost the passion when I first got out and started school. I had passion for it, and then I started losing it. But, like, what do I want to do? And of course, in the back of my mind, from learning all I did, I loved working out, fitness. Like, well, maybe I should get a degree in fitness, health and fitness or something. Get my certification in personal training. You know, so I talked to the people that were helping me pay for my school. I told them that I lost interest in it. And, you know, of course, they're like disappointed because they wanted me to get my associate, but they're also looking for my well-being and like my happiness. You know, they don't want, oh man, I don't want him dropping out and just going back to his old lifestyle. So they said, here, we'll help you find a school for health and fitness, you know, get your personal training certification. So that is kind of what they did for me, and they have helped me tremendously, you know, and they sent me to a school that was like your community college, you know, but it was a good class, you know, I did it, but the thing is, like, most gyms didn't recognize the certification. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. It's called a World Instructor Training School. You know, no one's heard of it. They, like, only a few gyms accepted them. And then another thing is, the more I got into like personal training reading about it, they're saying like, okay, most commercial gyms would not hire felons. So I was like, fuck, you know, do I still want to pursue this or not? But you know, in the back of my mind, like, this is like what I want to do. I want to help people the way like fitness, pretty much fitness saved my life. If I didn't start working out when I was locked up, like it's like something that my drug addiction, fitness took over. It's something else that I started becoming addicted to, working out and seeing the changes in my body. You know, I got locked up. I was probably like 120 pounds, you know, like skinny, unhealthy as shit. You know, it was horrible. But after I started working out and seeing the changes in my body, like, I fell in love with it. You know, I fell in the way I was feeling. I felt so great. You know, like, this has got to be something that I want to teach people to do. You know, if this can change my life for the better, maybe it can change someone else's, you know? So that is, like, this is what I want to do. So I started looking into more online schools for, like, fitness, and, of course, I've looked at a ton of them. I found ISSA, and that is like, well, hell, they have more certifications besides just personal training. They have, like, certification for bodybuilding specialists, transformation specialists, nutrition programs, sports nutrition. So I was like, shit. I hopped on it, man. I fucking, I had payment plan. I said, fuck, let me do all of them. You know, so I signed up. I'm still in school, but I passed so far, like, your fitness trainer, your bodybuilding specialist, your nutrition program, the sports nutrition I passed, transformation. So I got one more, it's like group fitness, and then if I want to sign up for more certifications, I can, which is something I probably will do, you know, because there's something about like earning something that makes me feel good, and it gives me knowledge of what I want to do, of course, like with my career. So that is what I did. I'm kind of skimming on, but I want to that's a little bit about my background. You know, I was a drug addict from a teenager, got in trouble, and like I changed my life around. If some of y'all knew me, y'all, like, everyone said, oh, I can't believe you changed like that. You know, so that is a little bit of my backstory. And another video, I can go into more detail, you know, about the times I had and when I was locked up, what it was like. Then I can go more about like my teenage years, my drug use. But just to make it short, that is what happened, you know, and that I want to kind of say that fitness changed my life, you know, for the better. And if it wasn't for like working out and finding a love and passion for this, then who knows, I might have got out and started doing drugs again. Who knows, OD'd, you know, that's something bad, you know. But that is a little bit. And what I want to do now, if y'all haven't noticed, I got an opportunity from two good friends. They built and opened a gym up here in Charlotte, North Carolina called The Gym. If you can see it behind me. The Gym CLT. Now I fucked up on the last video and called it SLT. It's CLT. But they gave me an opportunity and said, hey, why don't you come personal train here, you know? And of course, I'm thinking, fuck, this is a dream of mine, you know? So I did it, you know? And I've been here for, let's see, maybe 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. And so far, I've only, like, trained one person, one client, and, like, I fucking love it. And I still have another side job, you know, working in the restaurant industry, which, like, my main goal is to get out of the restaurant industry. and just do like personal training full time and like help people, you know. So right now I'm working like 7 days a week, no fucking days off. But you know what? This is something I want. So like I'm gonna work my fucking ass off to reach my end goal, you know. And the end goal is to work full time doing something I love. Where actually even I'm working 7 days a week, like 4 days here and then 4 days at my other job. But when I come to the gym, it doesn't feel like work. You know, it's something like I'm here right now, you know, I'm working. Whether I'm training somebody or not, I'm still working. Whether I'm recording videos or writing stuff down to kind of like help progress my future, you know. So that is the goal. And as a lot of y'all know, like I'll tell you a little bit some of my hobbies. I like to work out. I love bodybuilding. That is another thing I'm going to do. I am going to step on stage and do bodybuilding. That's like my second passion. It may be first or second, but of course like personal training and helping people would be like, of course, my number one priority. But something like as a hobby, something I fucking absolutely love. I love the sport of bodybuilding. And if y'all know, I try to prep for a show. The ones that have been following me, I try to prep for one. And when this COVID happened, all this, you know, everything went down. You know, the show I was prepping for got moved twice, different dates, and then it was like 2 weeks before the show they had to move it to a different state. And well, unfortunately I didn't want to do it because it was my first show. So I wanted like my family to be there. I wanted my friend to come support me. You know, I was looking pretty damn good, you know, but it is what it is, you know. But I think everything happens for a reason. I always think that everything does happen for a reason, you know. I believe in that fucking 100%. So I feel like this will give me a time to grow, you know. Next year I will do a show, and we'll see how I do. You know, I think I'm gonna do pretty fucking good, you know. Excuse me, but I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna make more videos, but that's a little bit about myself, you know. So hopefully y'all will follow me, and I release this I start a YouTube channel, but that's my passion. And also another thing, I'll be documenting like my progress and everything, you know, how my training is going, how being like a personal trainer for the first time ever, you know, and how it's going to work out for me, you know. But I know I'm going to work extremely hard to make this happen and make this a good career for me. You know, everything I have put my mind to, it has come true, which is insane. You know, you always hear people, if you work hard for something, eventually the hard work will pay off. And everything I've done these last 4 years since I've been out of prison, everything I put my mind to, like, it has happened. It may take some time, but I feel like the more work I keep doing right now, it will pay off in the end. So I believe that. And I hope y'all enjoy this video. And another thing I want to leave off with is I want to inspire people and know that it is possible to change when you put your mind to anything. I want, you know, from what I've been through and what I'm doing now, it is a complete 360. So if you're not sure about what you want to do with your life, or maybe you're struggling with addiction like I was, that don't give up, because you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I know that for a fact, because I was once believed that I had nothing to live for. You know, I was just wasting away, just hoping maybe one day I would die, you know. And I kept fighting and till that time, you know, when you're ready to change, you know, you can make anything with your life you want to do. You just got to put your mind to it. It all comes into here. If you believe it, you can achieve it. But thank you, everybody, and I will do some more videos. So I hope y'all like this, and I will see y'all soon. All right, love y'all.